welcome back to a new episode for the conversion of Lifeboat Hugo. We've come back from our trip from Lowestoft and I'm going to attack a few more jobs as always, as I'm trying to get her ready to move on to her probably the end of September and at the latest in October. So one of the things I've been mentioning of having to get sorted are these window frames, and that's going to be my main concern, so I can actually put the galley in, which would make her a lot more usable and livable. So that's what I'm cracking on with, and hope you enjoy this episode. We only came back 2 days ago and it's already mayhem happening again, but for a good reason. I have got my diesel heater, which has been in over winter, but I took out again just to do a couple of adjustments and make it more permanently to go in. I've glued some of the backsplash in, and as you can see, both sides really, I started painting the window frames. They will need a bit more filling and fairing, but the bits that are smooth, I'm painting black. It's basically just to keep myself motivated to get things done. But, and I also, before I finish this little clip, I've actually put a sheet in front of the door opening towards the bedroom. So that's staying clean, hopefully. But yes, we're just getting on with things. We are going to have another trip out, so I'm just making a mess and then clearing up again for the next trip. That's all good. Back in the shed, having a look at the table. It's a bit difficult with the glare of the lights overhead, but I've got loads of little white dots in there. I think I'll make my own shadow. There we go. What I'm going to do, what you should do, is kind of open them up with a drill bit and put some more epoxy on there. But I don't want to do that really, because that will take too long. So what I'm going to do is going to get in there with a bit of a knife and then use some super glue and then spray some more lacquer on it. I think the overall effect is what I expected. Maybe the epoxy itself is not quite as clear as I had hoped, but it'll look good. So this is the dining room table, and I'll do a bit more tweaking, see how I go, and hopefully that will sort itself. As I am sorting out the galley, what I need to do, because I never did that last winter, is actually put the diesel heater in. So I've got the pipe in that goes to the vents. I've got the fuel pipe in. I put some heat bricks on the bottom just to be sure, even though there was never a problem last winter. I just want to make it so I'm happy that I won't start any fires. So I put some heat bricks in, as I had them anyway, and I need to get the filter in for the diesel. I upgraded from the one that came with the kit, and I also upgraded with another pump, which is supposedly more quiet, even though it kind of looks the same, but not quite. Yeah, so I'm trying to get this in, and then the next thing will be actually testing my gas pipe before the worktop goes on, because you can imagine that that corner would be impossible to get to should it need some adjusting or tightening up or whatever. I'm quite sure it'll be fine, but you never know until you know. So get this in, get this sorted, and then get the gas pipe tested, which will be another good step forward, because then this bit of the worktop can go on and it'll start to look like something. Got the diesel heater all set up. I wrapped the exhaust with some glass fiber cloth tape, which is really horrible because it's very itchy. It's about 2 or 3 layers on there, so that shouldn't get too hot. All this set up, so I will give this a trial run just to make sure everything works as it should, and then, like I said previously, the next job will test this gas pipe. But yeah, happy the heater is in. I'll give that a run and see how it goes. Got it all up and running. I pre-primed the diesel fuel line just to make it a bit easier on the pump. Got it going full blast. The wrapping seems to help, and I just want to run it a bit at full blast there to get rid of all the dust and whatever else might be in the new burner, and just to make sure that it's all working the way it should do, which I think it is. I can actually tone it down a bit. And yeah, I'm happy with how little noise the pump actually makes. The clicking noise is not too bad, and it's still in the open area kind of thing, although I think it might be more noisy on the other side because I have actually attached it to the box, which is a locker on the other side. But I don't mind hearing it, to be honest, because most of the time we'll be using the wood burner when we're here, and this is just get to chill out in the morning kind of thing. So I'm happy to have that done. I just need to build that in, and then it'll be all good to go. So like I said, one of the things I had to do is check that the gas pipe is actually sealed. So what I've done is a temporary solution is put a ball valve on there, bit of hose onto the gas pipe, and then in the cockpit I've put the regulator onto the gas bottle. That always has to be with a loop. I'm not sure why, but I'm sure there is a reason for it. So the bottle's open, so what I can do now is check with some soapy water that it's all as it's supposed to be. So I've got a connection here out of the gas locker, and then a 90 degrees elbow. So what I do is I spray some soapy water on there, and there's nothing happening. If there was a leak, it will bubble up. Well, that one's all right. This one, nothing happening, and all I use for soapy water is some washing up liquid, because as we know, that bubbles up really nicely. So there's no leaks there. So the last one is in this corner. Spray from every possible side, and again it's all good. So that's good to know, which means the next step is we can get the bit of worktop to go back on here. It feels like I'm very much finishing off little bits at the moment, which is good. And one of those little bits is putting these little battens in my CD rack, so the CDs can't move while we're on the way. And yeah, like I said, it's one of those little things, so they still need painting, but that's easy enough to do. And then that's another job done, and that's basically what we're doing, ticking off small jobs, still doing some bigger stuff, but it's nice to get everything finished. So here we are at the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. The weather's not as nice as it has been, but it's tail ends of hurricanes going through America, I think. Still loads of stuff going on board. I'm definitely winning, I feel, as things are starting to look nicer and nicer, like the backsplash here, although there's still a chop saw where my cooker should be. It's coming along, things getting painted, finished off. Hope you enjoyed the episode. If you have, please like and subscribe, leave me a comment, and I'll see you on the next one next week. Bye.